True, we've lost some giants, they were a credit to the game. But we've also found some young'uns, they promise to be the same. That's what the big game's all about, it happens every year. We lose a few of our heroes, but find others who know no fear. We see them giving all they know, we see them giving their best shots. Cause whether unknown or famous, you gotta give it all you got. That season was a good one, we saw a big man walking tall. But who will it be this year to collect the greatest prize of all?
And St Teresa's School in Devon Street, just down the road from here. A big day for this young fella, out there with his favourites, and also on the first match of the season. I'll just run through the teams for you now. Saints number 1, Vivas, number 2, Large, number 3, Lockley, 4, Elia, 5, McCormick, 6, Holding, 7, Divine, 8, Burke, 9, Harrison, 10, Phil Southwood, 11, Farber, 12, Haggerty, 13, Arkwright. Substitutes for today, number 14, Tanner, midweek signing from Fylde Rugby Union Club, and Mark Lee at 15. Hull KR side now, number 1, Fairburn, number 2, Clark, 3, Fletcher, 4, Lydiot, 5, Stead, 6, Mike Smith, 7, Parker, 8, Harrison, 9, Rudd, 10, Emer, 11, Burton, 12, Hogan, 13, Speckman, number 14 today, substitute for Hull KR, Sims, and 15, Lawler. So Saints, the first home match of the season, the second game of the season, went down by 20 points to 10 last week at Castleford. Some uncharacteristic mistakes from the Saints team let the Castleford lot in, and we run out losers 20 points to 10. Well, the ground there, as you can see, looking in excellent condition. A real credit to the groundsman Eric Edwards and his staff, Phil Beavers, Neil Holding and Roy Haggerty. Well, there's mascot David Webster out there with captain Chris Arkwright and Hull KR captain number 6 Mike Smith. As you know now, this is a Brian Pears Saints Rugby League action video with Brian on camera, myself, Ron Hoof, your regular commentator. So let's hope for a good game today. Referee for today, Robin Whitfield. Neil Holding playing standoff today, enabling Sean Devine moving up to the scrum half position. So Saints to kick off. Neil Holding going to kick off. And away we go. Kicks it deep to the Dunriding lane end, gathered by the Hull KR man. And onto Clark, I think it is, driving forward. Solid Saints tackling Farber, Harrison and Chris Arkwright quickly in there. Hull KR bringing it to the left. Sean Devine in there with Roy Haggerty and Phil Southwood. Onto Emer, big forward for Hull. But Hull still in possession, moving it to the right now. Spackman, I think it is, kicking downfield, but the ball comes inside. Phil Beavers gathers behind his own line. All on, David Large in support with him. Phil Beavers is crossfield, but he takes the tackle. Speckman, Rudd in there, bundle him down 10 yards short of their own line. So Saints moving it left. David Large, I think that is there, coming infield, but being bundled to the ground. David Harrison acting half back as usual, and Saints moving it left. Phil Southwood coming in there, first man, but a solid 3-man Hull KR tacklers bundle him down. Ball with Chris Arkwright now, creates the gap, swings it out to Roy Haggerty, but number 4 Lydiot in there quickly, bundles Haggerty down, real live wide forward this Haggerty. Well, now with Neil Holding, kicks downfield, down to this left-hand touchline, gathered by Stead, Laughlin, David Large and Sean Devine, I think that is, quickly in there. Hull KR still in possession, 30 yards from Saints try line. Emer with the ball after Chris Rudd from the acting half-back position, but it's Hull KR still in possession. Moving it to the right, onto scrum half Parker. Excuse me, Roy Haggerty, Chris Arkwright quickly in there, but Hull KR there, still moving it to the right. Sloppy pass there from the Hull man, the ball going about 35 yards crossfield and going into touch. Just 10 yards outside Saints 25. So the first scrum of the match with Neil Holding, so used to Neil Holding at scrum half. It's Sean Devine to feed. Referee Whitfield backing into part. Coming, Sean Devine feeds. Ball comes out Saints side. First scrum of the match to Saints. Well, the ball will come out. Referee Whitfield allows it. I've seen that penalised last week at Castleford, but it's Hull KR in possession. Big number 8 forward, Harrison driving forward. The usual big pack, this Hull KR outfit. But Saints penalised there. Obviously Harrison in his attempts to play the ball, and referee Whitfield ruling that Saints wouldn't allow him to play it. So the first penalty of the match going Hull KR's way. Number 4 Lydiard stepping up. Attempting this penalty conversion kick. Well, unfortunately Saints, as I said, losing last week at Castleford, but having early injury problems. With John Fieldhouse out with knee ligament trouble, he could be out for a considerable length of time. Lydiard steps up there and converts it into points, so just 3 minutes gone. And Hull KR take an early lead, 2 points to nil with that Lydiard penalty goal. As I was saying last week, John Fieldhouse out with knee ligament problem, could be out for a good few weeks. Andy Platt getting a cracked bone in his wrist, and Bernard Dwyer standing loose forward for St Helens last week, sustaining a broken jaw. So Neil Holding kicks off again. Clark in possession, Roy Haggerty in there, but he evades Haggerty's tackle. Paul Farber tidies up. So KR moving into crossfield. Chris Arkwright back in the loose forward position today. Ball coming back for the kick upfield. George Fairburn, veteran campaigner for Hull KR, and he finds touch. A long kick there with the aid of a slight breeze, I would say, and finds touch 10 yards outside Saints 25. Sean Devine again to feed from a similar position as the last scrum. Referee Whitfield getting them packed, the ball goes in. Scrum half offside, the Hull KR scrum half offside there, but Saints being penalised once again. So it's Lydiard again, differential penalty, going for touch. Finds touch 5 yards inside Saints 25, so it's Hull KR on the attack. 6 tackles to make it count. Looks like Clark there, the wingman. First man in, and KR spreading it crossfield to the left. Number 12 Hogan split the defence open there, still driving through, but Bill Weaver stops him. Paul Loughlin quickly in, he loses the ball in the tackle. So it's Chris Arkwright comes up with it, and Saints in possession, but pegged in their own 25. Onto Tony Burke, shrugs one man off. Lovely short ball onto Phil Southwood there. Lovely ball from Tony Burke. The Saints on the attack, trying to put it together now. Onto Roy Haggerty. High stepping, a strong running second row forward, but tremendous Hull KR tackling, forcing back there into his own 25 area. Chris Arkwright acting half-back. Saints moving it left. Paul Farber stretches onto Neil Holding, going crossfield, blocked it past to Mark Elia with Kevin McCormack. Mark Elia inside to Kevin McCormack. Well, slippy ball at Nosey Road today. Persistent rain from roughly 11 o'clock this morning. But the ball goes down. Hope he's not got the jitters that he had from last week. He just couldn't get it right last week, Kevin McCormack. Anyway, Hull KR penalised this time at the scrum. Kevin McCormack knocking on and the scrum down. Parker, Hull KR scrum half, penalised for feeding this time. So first penalty of the game for Saints. And Neil Holding to kick for touch. Good kick from Holding, finds touch on Hull 25, on Hull KR 25. Oh, Saints quickly in there. Tony Burke, first man in, coming from deep. Shrugs one man off, but loses the ball in the tackle. Clark, international wingman, quickly gathers it, comes crossfield. Mark Healy coming across, cover tackle with Neil Holding, bundle him down. Hull KR coming blindside. Well, a knock on there, seen by referee Whitfield from number 3 Fletcher. I must admit I hadn't saw that. Very uncharacteristic for me to miss a knock on from the other side, but I didn't see that one. So it's a scrum down 10 yards inside Hull KR half with Sean Devine to feed. Well, referee Whitfield in the way there and blowing up for an improper scrum. And the ball going in again, coming out Saints side, Neil Holding, going crossfield, unlucky, couldn't break through there, Mike Smith on his tail. But Saints, with Chris Arkwright, moving it left, Paul Farber. Phil Weaver's linking up, but solid tackling from this Hull KR outfit, bundling down. So Saints again, moving it right this time, onto Roy Haggerty, bobbing and weaving, unloads to David Harrison. Drives forward this Harrison, the ball flicked back, knocked by the Hull KR man. Quick ball to Mark Healy. Mark Healy going through, brilliant work from this Kiwi international, and it's 6 tackles again. Well, Saints should make it count now. 15 yards from Hull KR line, inside pass to Paul Farber. Offside being ruled there, I think, by yes, offside being ruled by referee Whitfield. Well, a golden opportunity for Saints there, but they couldn't make it count. Pressure on the 6 tackles and 15-20 yards from Hull KR line. But an offside decision, and Hull KR get the penalty. Differential penalty, Lydiot placing the ball to kick for touch. Perhaps safer in this wet conditions. He finds touch 5 yards from the halfway line. It's Hull KR now. Well, with the Rudd coming crossfield. Onto Speckman, loose forward for Hull KR. Rudd acting half-back. Good utility forward, this Rudd. Taking over in the steps of David Watkinson, the international Hull KR hooker. But Saints being awarded a penalty there. Obviously the Hull KR man trying to get a penalty for himself and hanging on to Saints man jersey to gather a penalty, but the referee Whitfield ruling the other way in Saints' favour this time. A good touch kick, 5 yards short of Hull 25. Tony Burke again, first man in, shrugs Emer out of the way. 5 yards inside Hull KR 25, and it's Saints on the attack. Dave Allison, crossfield to Phil Southwood. Good solid display from this lad. Roy Haggerty acting half-back. Loop movement with Sean Devine. Haggerty, loop movement again with Holding. Brilliant work onto Farber. Inside to Phil Weavers in support. Throws the ball out and it's all on. Well, Saints slipping up there. Golden opportunity. Haggerty linking up there with a succession of moves. And Saints being penalised for pushing the Hull KR man off in his attempt to play the ball. So just 11 minutes of the game gone, and 4 penalties to Hull KR, 2 to Saints, and Hull KR with a 2-0 lead, a 3rd minute Lydiot penalty goal. So Hull KR finding touch midway between the halfway and 25 in their own half. Stead, the winger, taps it. Hull KR take it right, onto Rudd, onto Harrison. This big prop for Hull KR. Rudd again acting halfback. Hull KR taking it to the right. Onto number 11, Burton, Chris Burton, international campaigner for the Hull KR outfit. And with Emer trying to move it right, brings it back. The ball up to George Fairburn, kicks for touch. It'll not run. It's Phil Vevers and David Large back there. Stead coming up quickly, and the number 4, Lydiot. And it's David Large, recently drafted into the first team squad. I'd like to see this lad with a clear run. He's a tremendous turn of pace. But it says now, David Harrison coming on his own. Good live wire display from Harrison. You can't fault him in the loose or in his tackling. His tremendous tackle rate. Chris Arkwright, tacked in half-back, coming on his own. Tries to release the ball. Paul Loughlin in support, but Lydiot and Mike Smith, solid tackling there and smother the ball. The Saints taking it to the left. Roy Haggerty, bobbing and weaving, unloads it one-handed, characteristically of Roy Haggerty. Onto Divine, onto David Large, but no way through for him. Stead has his legs and stops his gallop. The ball back to Loughlin, kicks upfield. George Fairburn slightly out of position there, but cleaned up by Parker. Scrum half, onto George Fairburn. Neil Holding has his legs, stops his gallop. Tackle finally completed by Paul Farber. Good solid tackling, bounces him down. That's the way Fairburn likes to play hard and give it hard, so let's make sure he's tackled fully today. So it's number 11 Burton with the ball short of the halfway line, and OKR bringing it to the left. Well, now with Harrison, takes it out to Hogan. Saints tattlers quickly up there. Neil Holding, I think that is, round his legs, and Phil Southwood completes the tackle. We'll take it right onto Speckman, off the Saints player, all on. Mark Elia follows it up, and he's over for a try. Well, brilliant work there. Good eagle-eye opportunity from Mark Elia there. 13 minutes of the game gone. Speckman on the 6th tackle tried to clear his line, tried to clear the ranks. The ball bouncing off the Saints player, obviously charged down. Mark Elia, Quicksilver there, in there, gathers the ball, gathers it cleanly, outpaced the OKR defence and goes in. Fletcher kick it goal then. So Paul Loughlin lining up now. Already kicked 3 goals this season, last week at Castleford. Right within his capabilities, a good lofted kick. But he's unsuccessful this time. So Saints take an early lead. Or should I say, regain the lead. 4 points to 2. And I've just been corrected. It's Fletcher that kicked that penalty goal. Fletcher playing at number 3. Beg your pardon. Fletcher playing at number 4 and Lydiot playing at number 3. So OKR kick off. The ball got by Phil Vevers. Nearly broke through the OKR defence there. So Saints with the tails up now. Paul Farber. Unlucky, but he knocks that ball back. And it's all on. Well, the ball's still loose, plenty of bobbing and weaving, but a knock-on, a succession of knock-ons being ruled by referee Whitfield. So it's a scrum down midway between the halfway and Saints 25, with Parker to feed. Referee Whitfield has been in the middle of these scrums every time, and the ball coming out, OKR side. Parker quickly in there. Solid Saints tackling, Sean Devine, Paul Farber and Neil Holding bundle him to ground. So OKR on the attack. Big forward, big prop, Harrison driving towards the Saints 25, taken down by Sean Devine, I think that is. The ball now with number 11 Burton for OKR, just short of the Saints 25. Saints defence holding out firm so far. OKR spreading it, crossfield, Parker, bobs and weaves, change of direction, little chip kick through. Well, he definitely run into the player there in his efforts to get a penalty, and in referee Whitfield's eyes, he's been awarded the penalty. But you have a look at that again, I'm sure you'll find out that Parker run into the man, but he's been awarded a penalty just to the left of the sticks. I would imagine it's Fletcher Yes, Fletcher steps up to convert this penalty award into points, so he hopes. Well, both Hull KR and the Hull teams, not the teams that they used to be in the early 80s. They was buying everything. It's gradually gone downhill, unfortunately. Not as much support as they had, but there it goes. Fletcher with another penalty goal. 17 minutes gone. Tackle from Roy Haggerty on Clark. Brings him down right in front of the sticks. Referee Whitfield quickly in there and having a word with Haggerty. Well, nothing in that tackle. Tremendous tackle from Roy Haggerty, bringing Clark down by the scruff of the neck. Super tackle from this international packman, but a penalty going against Saints this time. Well, as we're saying, Hull KR not the team that they used to be. Oh, Hull, and gradually gone downhill. All the Kiwis and what have you going elsewhere or losing form. But we did well last season against Hull KR away. We beat them comprehensively on 28th of September, 36 points to 4. And at home here on the 29th of March, a tremendous 44-22 win. A great game of rugby. Well, as you know, this year, if you've watched our Castleford video last week, the format has altered dramatically. A more enthusiastic video with replays, action replays, the Micron video replay. We're working in conjunction with Micron Video at Wigan, who, as you know, can get videos for nearly anything in rugby league. And I'm sure you'll appreciate the format with the action replays, the lead up, the scorers, etc. As you know, the BBC have just brought 4 videos out for Wembley Videos, so and through John Oakes, who owns Micron Video, through his well, Roy Haggerty there. I don't know whether he's been sent off or just sin-binned, whether he put his hand up for 5 minutes or whether that was 2 hands for 10 minutes. Only time will tell. So that's 20 minutes gone now. Saints down to 12 men. Hull KR getting the penalty. So Hull KR on attack. Saints with 12 men. Hogan coming through. Overlap for Hull KR, but David Large quickly in there. But Stead gathers the ball. Sean Devine coming across, but Stead running in for a try. Over in the left-hand corner. Well, lots of booing from the Saints faithful here. But from that penalty award, Roy Haggerty being either sent off or given sin bin for alleged foul play by referee Whitfield. So it's Fletcher stepping up, trying to tag the extra points on, but Saints down 8 points to 4 at present. Fletcher stepping up for the conversion. No, it's going to the right of the sticks. So it's 20 minutes gone. Hull KR in the lead, 8 points to 4 with that Stead try. Well, as I was just saying with John Oakes at Micron Video, and through his intervention, the BBC have released 4 Wembley tapes, the 71, 78, 82 and 85, and it's down to you lot now to go and buy these to enable the BBC perhaps to release more. Anyway, away we go. Neil Holding kicks off, halfway through this first half. Ball taken by Clark, I think, again. Chris Arkwright quickly in there with Neil Holding, bundle him down. Oh, it's Rudd from the acting half-back position, drives toward his own 25. Brought down, solid Saints tackling. They'll have to tackle in numbers now with down to 12 men. And I think Speckman kicks upfield, finds touch on Saints 25. Good kick from Speckman, 50-odd yard kick, says a lot of running for this Hull KR pack. But it's Saints feed in the scrum, but it's right on the Saints 25. So let's hope that Dave Harrison can hook it. We've got head and ball, so we shouldn't have any problem. But with one man light in the pack, OKR will push hard when they win the ball against the head. So OKR come away with it. Lofted pass there onto Lydiot. Loughlin has him. Mark Elia quickly over, bundle him down. But it's OKR on the attack. Another 5 tackles. See if they can make it count. Onto Speckman. Crossfield to Hogan. Solid tackle there from Paul Farber. Brilliant try-saving tackle. And OKR moving it right. Big prop forward Harrison. Saints quickly in there. Tony Burke and Phil Salford. Good tackling stint will have to be done from Saints here. And they lose the ball. Dave Harrison coming away with it. Obviously he's ferreted in there, taking that ball in the tackle, and OKR being penalised for not allowing Harrison to get up and play the ball quickly, taking his legs from underneath him as he got up to play the ball. So another penalty to Saints. 23 minutes of the first half gone. Paul Loughlin kicks for touch and finds touch just inside OKR half. First man in, Tony Burke. Down the blind side. Neil Holding acting half-back. Brings it right. Salford. But solid tackling from OKR. He loses the ball. OKR quickly snap it up. 10 yards from the halfway line onto Emer. Trying to burrow his way forward, but it's OKR in possession. Moving it to the left, onto Speckman. He's forward for OKR, but he loses the ball. But it comes through to Parker. Well, he tries it there again, coming through. Runs into Phil Beavers. But referee Whitfield ruling a knock-on from the original Speckman loss of the ball. So it's a scrum down just inside OKR half, with Sean Devine to feed. The score 8 points to 4 for OKR. Saints win the ball. Neil Holding coming round the back of the scrum, tried a dummy movement there. OKR wasn't fooled by that one, but it's Chris Arkwright striding away. And Saints moving it left. The ball now is Salford, but it must be like a piece of soap. He's lost the ball again. So it's OKR in possession, midway between the halfway and their own 25. Solid tackling from Southwood again, but OKR spreading it out, and Chris Burton, veteran campaigner, coming through. Paul Farber and Southwood take him down. Speckman for OKR onto Hogan, coming over to this left wing, gets the ball out to number 4 Fletcher. Stead acting half-back, taking it right now, OKR. Saints another man down, Sean Devine injured. On with Mike Smith, lofted pass over there to Lydiot at number 3. It's coming crossfield, kicks it through. The ball going dead. Well, another penalty being awarded by referee Whitfield right in front of the sticks for an alleged incident with Lydiot coming through, kicking through, and being alleged to have been penalised, being fouled, I should say, in the act of kicking the ball through and his attempts to follow the ball. So another kick for OKR right in front of the sticks. And it's Fletcher stepping up, shouldn't have any problem with this one. And Sean Devine here injured. And he makes no problem with that. Bangs it over, so 26 minutes of this first half. OKR 10 points to 4 in the lead. Sean Devine here receiving treatment from Tim Deakin, but unfortunately he's being led off. He's unable to continue, I think. Looks as though he's winded. The doctor here on the touchline. Referee Whitfield holding the game up temporarily, but he's being led off to the touchline. So Saints temporarily down to 11 men, but substitute here now. Tanner, as I said, a midweek signing from Fyle Rugby Union Club going on. He's a centre, this lad, so I don't know what permutation we'll get here. Well, OKR losing the ball, but gathering it back. and the referee Whitfield penalises Hull KR, so penalty to St Helens, just outside Hull KR 25. Well, he's going to go for goal. Well, he can't go for goal, can he? It's a differential penalty, I beg your pardon. But Loughlin being called up to kick for touch, and finds touch about 15 yards from Hull KR line, so it's another golden opportunity for Saints. See if we can get another try on the board, a try and a goal. They'll put us back on level terms. About 13 minutes of this first half remaining, although we have had a bit of injury time, but it's Tony Burke, first man in. Saints bringing it left. Chris Arkwright shimmies, looks for the half gap. Paul Farber coming up from deep, inches short of the line. Tremendous ball there from Chris Arkwright onto Farber. It's Saints on the attack. Dave Harrison acting halfback, taking it left. Chris Arkwright again. Good forward this Arkwright onto Harrison. Ball charged down, knock on by the Hull KR man. Pity Saints couldn't have regathered it. That would have been another 6 tackles. The ball being knocked down by Hogan. He regathered it, but it is a knock on. And it's a scrum down 10 yards from Hull KR line. Neil Holding going back to the scrum half position and being penalised for feeding the ball. So another penalty going Hull KR way. Well, the referee Whitfield certainly hammered us with penalties today. 8 penalties to 4. Roy Haggerty, well, the 10-minute sin bin it was, and he's ready for it to come back into the action, putting Saints back to full strength. So Hull KR fine touch with the penalty and bring the ball forward. Just 5 yards outside their own 25. Dummy from Road feeds onto Harrison. Solid Saints tackling, hold him out. Shocking day, very slippery conditions here at Nosey Road. The ball now with Chris Burton. Paul Farber and Chris Arkwright bring him down. On with Parker. Going inside, Southwood takes him down. Forward pass there off Fairburn. On to Clark. Well, he's waved all on. Lindop, Tanner gathers the ball. Right in front of his own sticks, his first touch of the ball. The Beavers acting half-back. On to Paul Loughlin. And Saints coming away. Neil Holding taking the acting half-back position for Saints. Spreading it right, on to Tony Burke. Driving forward Burke, Hogan and Nima take him down. Finally bundle him to ground. And Dave Harrison acting half-back. Line side to Roy Haggerty, inside to Dave Harrison. Quick hands onto Tony Burke. Crossfield there onto Phil Southwood. Onto Arkwright, onto Beavers. He just couldn't get that ball out to Tanner in support. And Hull KR penalised for not allowing him up quickly to play the ball. So Paul Loughlin goes for touch. Finds touch right on the halfway line. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Maybe a couple of minutes injury time with that injury to Clark early on, in which Roy Haggerty was sin-binned. Unfortunately, I'm sure if you watch that again, it was a perfectly good tackle just around the jersey by the scruff of the neck. Anyway, it's David Harrison acting half-back, bringing it right onto Roy Haggerty again. Looks to release the ball, but the support not there to take it. Hull KR quickly and bundle him to ground. 10 yards inside the Hull KR half, change of direction from Neil Holding onto Tony Burke. Watch this man gather pace from a standing start. And the Saints approaching Hull KR 25. Neil Holding from the acting half-back position, bobbing and weaving, jinking through. Good typical run from Neil Holding there. Saints on the attack, penalised there for not allowing him to play the ball. Well, that's only right. If he's going to do it for one, he's got to do it for both. So Saints with a chance of putting another 2 points on the board if Paul Loughlin elects to go for goal. As I said, Saints with a few injury problems early on at Castleford last week, but we did well last season. We had very few injury problems and was able to field a pretty straightforward team of more or less a regular 15 players for quite a number of matches. It's Paul Loughlin stepping up now. Shouldn't have much problem with this one. about 25 yards out with the angle possibly, and he slots it over. So Saints reducing the deficit, 6 points to 10 now. Paul Loughlin slotting over his second goal. I beg your pardon, his first goal of the day and his fourth goal of the season. The ball taken by Loughlin, the penalty goal scorer there from the deep Hull KR kick-off. Dave Harrison acting half-back, takes it left to Chris Arkwright, looks for the gap Arkwright. Nearly got through, but bundled down right on their own 25. So Harrison again, moving it right onto Holding, onto Paul Loughlin. Tries to get through, but Burton and Rudd quickly in there, slamming to the ground. Dave Harrison, acting half-back, coming on his own, has the ball knocked from his hand, but it's 6 tackles again, that should be. It was knocked back by the OKR man, but he's not waved the tackles off yet. And to Roy Haggerty, back to Paul Loughlin to kick upfield. Ball on now, George Fairburn gathers it. Comes to the left wing, Roy Haggerty quickly in there. And Tony Burke comes up with the ball. And releases it to Paul Forward. Up to Neil Holding. Lofted pass. Oh, what a stinker. Well, that was a stinking pass. And OKR gathered the ball. Looked like a 3-man overlap there on the left for Saints. But a bad pass there, and OKR are back in the driving seat. Loose forward, Speckman there in possession. Road acting half-back, brings it over to Burton, coming on this left wing. The ball being knocked down onto number 4, Fletcher. And all on referee Whitfield. Signal, so Hull KR coming blindside. Emer onto Stead, try scorer for Hull KR, taken down by David Large. Rudd quickly up acting half-back. Hull KR moving it right onto Burton. David Large in there. Last tackle of this set of 6 for KR. And he's lost the ball. Well, the linesman, the touch judge, obviously giving that. The touch judge ruling a knock-on. You see the touch judges taking a more active part in the decisions with referee Whitfield unsighted. The ball coming out Hull KR side. George Fairburn going crossfield onto number 4 Fletcher. Evades the tackle, but Paul Loughlin and Tanner quickly bundle him down. That's Rudd from acting half-back. Going back, adjudged by Whitfield. And Hull KR in possession, 20 yards from Saints line, spreading it right. Burton tries to get it crossfield. Solid tackle there from substitute back Tanner, bundles him down, and it's Rudd again. This live wire hooker from the acting half-back position, trying to go forward himself. Emer acting half-back, bobs and weaves. Chris Arkwright bundles him down with the aid of Tony Burke. But it's Hull KR. I think it's the last tackle, taking it over there. Mike Smith, Kevin McCormack hits it dead, plays it safe, so it's a line drop-out for Saints right under their own posts. Hull KR in the lead, 10 points to 6. And Saints to drop out from underneath their own posts. Well, we have 4 minutes on the clock to go, but I can imagine there's some injury time with the injury to Clark. So Neil Holding to drop out. George Fairburn coming up, gathers the ball and drives in. Uses number 6 Mike Smith as a foil, but Tony Burke quickly in there. And Dave Harrison. Ball going through Harrison's hands, but it did go backwards that time and being ruled so by referee Whitfield, has he? No, he's ruled a knock-on this time. But I thought the ball had gone backwards. But he rules a knock-on. There's a scrum down. Ball coming out. Hull KR side, Hull KR quickly away. Parker, Tanner in there to complete the tackle. Neil Holding already round his legs. Well, he plays the ball to himself and he's going for the line. Stretches over. And no try. Well, no try. Referee Whitfield says no try. Chris Arkwright quickly up there. On to Roy Haggerty. Well, Burton tries to take his head off. Well, if that doesn't warrant 10 minutes in the sin bin, I don't know what does. But he's trying to cool it down. He's just awarded the penalty. He's not even brought Burton over to speak to him. So Paul Loughlin steps up, kicks for touch. Finds touch 10 yards inside OKR half. Dave Allison quickly up there. First man in, Southwood, Phil Southwood. And driving forward. Saints bring it to the right. Chris Arkwright, crossfield, Neil Holding. On to Paul Farber. Wafted past to Mark Haley, lurking here on the right wing. Ball going loose. Stead gathering it up. Loughlin and Large tidy up and bundle him down 10 yards from the halfway line. Hogan for OKR acting halfback. Going on his own. Just brought down inside Saints half. Chris Road acting halfback for OKR. On to Burton, the perpetrator there. Running into a good solid tackle of Southwood, Farber and Dave Harrison. Speckman now, loose forward for OKR, flicks it up to Harrison. Good ball there from Speckman as he was being tackled by the evergreen Dave Harrison. So it's OKR bringing it blindside. On to Mike Smith, changing direction inside to Hogan. Running well, Hogan and Burton off these halfbacks today. So Fletcher on the last tackle, Grubbers into touch. Brings it to Dave Harrison. But he's taken down there by prop forward for OKR Harrison. So Harrison tackles Harrison there and Saints bringing it to the left. Paul Farber releases the ball, touches the OKR man. Should be waves them off, yes, referee Whitfield waves them off. So Saints back to the 6 tackles. On to Tony Burke, releases it to Dave Harrison. On to Chris Arkwright. Lofted pass to Mark Haley coming crossfield. Looking to feed out and just throw to David Large. A lovely pass there, but Stead was in there. But he gets the ball away to Roy Haggerty. And Stead, Fletcher and Emer in there, bundling down. Finally being allowed to get up and Saints taking it left. Neil Holding running round, feeds on to Dave Large. Taken down by Fletcher with Rudd in support, but it's Dave Allison acting halfback. Saints taking it left. All on the 40 minutes now. Phil Beavers breaks through. Lovely ball for Arkwright. Pass inside to Paul Farber. Steaming down. On to Kevin McCormack. Going in at the left-hand corner. Yes. Super try from Saints. 50-odd yard into passing movement from Saints there, resulting in Kevin McCormack going over in the left-hand corner. I think it was Arkwright, the original perpetrator, broke through, fed on to Paul Farber. Lovely lofted pass to Kevin McCormack, who finished that move off, a good 50-yard move. Wait till you see that on the Micron video replay. I'm sure you'll agree that's a super try. Saints getting back on level terms, so it's up to Paul Loughlin now if he can. A difficult kick from the touchline in these awkward conditions, but he can sneak us into the half-time lead here at Nosey Road. Mark Lee there going on as Sandman, and Paul Loughlin. A good 30-odd yard kick with the angle from the left-hand touchline. Just short of the main stand, and here he steps up. Looks good. Yes. Super kick from Paul Loughlin. Well, we needed that one. So Saints going to a 12 points to 10 lead. Brilliant try there from Saints. Paul Loughlin finally putting us into the lead. And Fletcher to kick off. Kicks deep, Neil Holding stops it with his foot, feeds on to Dave Large. Driving through but taken down by Harrison, and there's the hooter. Yes, well, he's added 2 minutes on for the injury to Clark early on, so Saints going in to a 12 points to 10 half-time lead. That try right on the 40th minute by McCormack, and the earlier try after a charge down from Mark Elia, 2 Paul Loughlin goals, so 12 points to 10, Saints with a half-time lead.
The third annual Rodstock War of the Roses at Central Park, Wigan, is the most vital of the 3 so far. Yorkshire won the first 2 so convincingly, with allegations that Lancashire weren't really trying, that Lancashire have got to win this one to win back some prestige and self-respect. Even the fact that Henderson Gill and Ellery Hanley were among the try scorers for Yorkshire didn't take away the bitter taste of defeat for Lancashire. There were suggestions, as I've said, that some of the Lancashire players were not pulling their weight, weren't showing county pride in the first 2 games, and Peter Fox would be the first to agree that Yorkshire's full 15, 13 plus 2 substitutes, did play their hearts out for the wearers of the White Rose.
Our lads will be keen to win the match. To win 3 on a trot is some sort of a record, and we know that Lancashire will be all out to stop us. If they're not, then they lack the motivation for rugby at the top level.
So is this year the time when the Red Rose county discovers its pride, when the 15 wearers of the Red Rose jersey go out there and play for their county and win at last? Alex Murphy says they will. And Alec, do you think you can win this one at last?
Yes, I do, and like I say, if we perform like we can do on the day, I don't think there'll be a problem. But we've got to go out and want to play for Lancashire.
Last season was a good one. The game's on the up and up. This year it'll be even better. True, we've lost some giants. They were a credit to the game. But we've also found some young'uns. They promise to be the same. That's what the big game's all about. It happens every year. We lose a few of our heroes, but find others who know no fear. We see them give it all they know. We see them give it their best shot. 'Cause whether unknown or famous, you gotta give it all you got. That season was a good one. We saw a big man walking tall. But who will it be this year to collect the greatest prize of all?
Lead with a try on the 40th minute from Kevin McCormack, converted by Paul Loughlin. A brilliant touchline conversion, and it's Fletcher to kick off for Hull KR and gets the second half away. Taken behind his own line by Paul Loughlin. As far as I'm aware, no further substitutes for either team at half-time. So Tony Burke flings it out to Neil Holding, well taken. Brings it over, lovely lofted pass from Neil Holding, taken by Kevin McCormack. Trying to come up the wing, but no way through. Goes inside, stretching his legs, Kevin McCormack. Brought down 10 yards from the halfway line, down the blind side. Roy Haggerty takes him on, moves inside, but Bulky penalised for encroaching within 5 yards of the play of the ball. Well, referee Whitfield quickly in there. So first penalty of the second half going Saints' way. Neil Holding kicks for touch. Good kick from an awkward angle, finds touch just short of the OKR 25. Dave Harrison. So Saints quickly on the attack. Tony Burke as a dummy. And to Neil Holding. Crossfield, Mark Elia linking up, trying to jink his way through, but Hogan quickly in there with Speckman, bundle him down. Beavers acting half-back. Saints bringing it left, change of direction from Paul Farber onto David Harrison. The Saints taking it down the middle there, but Phil Beavers acting half-back onto Paul Farber. Quick ball onto Roy Haggerty. Oh, super ball from Haggerty there onto Tanner, but he just couldn't gather it. The ball going down, Hull KR come up in possession, but they lose the ball. Well, I'm saying nothing about that, but Saints in possession, with Salford getting on that loose ball. Onto Arkwright, tried to step through, Mark Elia coming through. Oh, juggles with the ball, just couldn't gather it. But Hull KR in possession. Lovely quick ball from Arkwright onto Mark Elia, steaming through, but he couldn't gather it, juggle with it, couldn't gather the ball. And Fairburn, I think it was, finally dropping on the loose ball. Anyway, Emer and Rudd acting half-back. Taking it right onto Lydiot. Struggles out of one tackle, but he's still on the ground. McCormick finally completes the tackle. Speckman, quick ball onto Burton, I think it is. No, it's Harrison. Big prop forward for Hull KR. Ball back to Fairburn. Back again to scrum half Parker. Kicks the ball downfield. David Large gathers. Outpaces Hogan, coming crossfield. Straightens up now, drives forward. Beats one man, but Zukima takes him down. Phil Beavers acting half-back. Onto Chris Arkwright, steaming through Arkwright. Try on here for Saints. Lofted pass inside, taken by Roy Haggerty. Going under the sticks. Brilliant try there. Chris Arkwright again. Causing havoc in this Hull KR defence. Broke through, lofted pass inside. Roy Haggerty got on the end of it and scooted under, right under the sticks. Lockton there, just a formality I would imagine for this fellow. Slots it right between the sticks. So 18 points to 10. So it's in the lead, 18 points to 10. Brilliant inter-passing try there from Saints. Okay, kick deep. Haggerty there again. The ball coming loose, but going back. But being adjudged to have gone forward by referee Whitfield. Puts the scrum down just outside Saints 25. And Saints being penalised for foot up there. So Hull KR get a penalty, and it's Fletcher stepping up to kick for touch. Gains a valuable 10 yards for the Hull KR outfit, and it's Fletcher. Liddy at that time, I beg your pardon, playing the ball now with Hogan for Hull KR, 20 yards from Saints try line. Okay, with the first attack of the second half, onto Chris Burton, driving his way forward from deep, takes some pulling down from deep, these forwards. Harrison, prop forward for KR, driving in again, brought down 10 yards from Saints try line, so Saints hanging on. Speckman across the line onto Parker, short ball to Hogan, but a tremendous tackle there from this new signing Tanner, bundles him to ground. From the acting half-back, and Mike Smith going forward. And a try awarded there, I think. Yes, a try awarded just to the right of the sticks. With Fletcher, with the easiest of conversions. No problem for this lad, he slots it over, and 18 points to 16 the score now. Well, after a brilliant third-minute try from Roy Haggerty, Saints allowing OKR to claw the way back with a try from Smith in the 5th minute, just to the right of the sticks. So it's Neil Holding, kicks up deep. Parker, I think that is gathering the ball for KR, driving it forward. Mark Elia quickly in with the aid of Paul Loughlin and bundle him down. But KR taking it to the left, George Fairburn linking up. Saints penalised there, I think, for it's going to be encroaching in the 5 yards at the play the ball again. Yes, rather keen on this today, the referee Whitfield. So Fletcher places the ball, they're in, teaming down here at Nosey Road. KR fine touch, 10 yards inside Saints half. Fletcher to play the ball, brings it crossfield. Speckman, short ball there onto Harrison. Haggerty, Arkwright and forward, bundle him down. Rudd, acting half-back, does the dummy move with Emer. Feeds on to Chris Burton. Saints defence holds firm. Harrison and Haggerty this time. Rudd again. Harrison dropped forward for Rovers this time. Brought down by Southwood with Dave Harrison again. He must have a tremendous tackling rate, this Dave Harrison, hooker for Saints. But Fairburn there, linking up. Rovers on the attack, brought down just inside Saints 25. Bringing it back to Parker, on to Speckman. Crossfield to Hogan. Looking to break through the ranks there, but it's the last tackle now for Rovers of this set of 6. Drop goal attempt from number 7, scrum half Parker. Not successful this time, so it's a 25-yard restart for Saints from that unsuccessful Parker drop goal attempt. Ooh, looked a rather robust tackle there from Emer on Southwood. But he's up, plays the ball to Harrison. Onto Neil Holding, lovely dummy, onto Tony Burke, fends one off, but loses the ball unfortunately. Neil Holding has Clark there, gets him by his shorts, bundles him down, and Rovers on the attack. Inside Saints half, onto Speckman, strong running, loose forward for KR. Excuse me, KR taking it left, Hogan trying to drive through, big strong forward this lad, been out all last season with a broken arm, I think it was, but he's had a severe injury. I made his comeback game last week against Hunslet. I know they won comfortably, 26-7 I think it was. But OKR still in possession. Captain Saints 25, on to Speckman again, straightens up, tries to go forward. Neil Holding, first man in there with Phil Southwood again. And it's the last tackle again for KR. Rudd back to Parker, tries to kick through, good kick from Parker, and he gathered the ball, no. The ball being kicked dead. Is it? Well, Parker going over to the touch judge. Obviously the touch judge has remonstrated with him. Neil Holding tried to take a quick tap penalty and being penalised by Harrison. Well, he's getting 10 minutes in the sin bin for his trouble. So OKR down to 12 men now. Obviously a professional foul, as they call it. Neil Holding being brought down, his attempts to get a quick tap penalty for Saints. So it's Saints on the attack. Lofted pass, gathered safely by Paul Loughlin. Fends Speckman off, still going Paul Loughlin. Good run from this rangy centre for Saints. Dave Harrison, acting half-back, jumping move up with Neil Holding, sees the gap, drives forward upfield, Neil Holding, sends the ball back. Tony Burke, I think it is, gathers it up. The Saints on the attack. Dave Harrison taking it right. Chris Arkwright onto Roy Haggerty. He'll take him on, tries to step out of one. Does so. Lovely ball there. But it's goes to ground. And Hull KR in possession. 11 minutes gone of this second half. And 18 points to 16 in Saints' favour. So Hull KR with the ball. Pegged down in their own 25 at present. Hogan in possession. Paul Farber, Chris Arkwright in there, bring him down. Chris Burton beats one tackle, strides through, no support. Saints defence quickly in there, offside that man. Must be offside. But a knock-on being ruled, the original knock-on being ruled by referee Whitfield. Hull KR making a substitute now, Lawler coming on for Hogan. I was just on about Hogan, obviously must have gathered a knock somewhere. Had a bad injury last season, missed most of last season, I gather, with this serious injury, but he's been replaced there. And Lawler quickly into the second row. Neil Holding to feed, comes out Saints side. Mark Elia going cross field. Phil Beavers links up with him, onto Paul Loughlin. Rangy lad, who has the ball knocked from his hand. Must be like a block of soap though today, this football. It's Rovers in possession. And there they are, Lawler, fresh man on. First touch of the ball and down it goes. Rain pouring down here, quite a nice morning at St Helens. Early on up to about 11 o'clock and then the rain poured down and it's never stopped since. So it's Neil Holding to feed this scrum midway between the halfway and Hull KR 25. Ball coming out with the feed. Phil Beavers linking up, but they miss him out and goes on to Paul Loughlin. Goes up that right wing, the ball goes down again. David Large quickly in there, but Hull KR man has the ball. And Paul Loughlin taking a knock in that tackle, but Eamer coming through. Solid tackling there, Paul Farber, Chris Arkwright, Tony Burke. Right in there and bundling down. Well, Paul Farber being dragged out by referee Whitfield. Must have thought there was a little over-exuberance in that tackle. But he's just had a word with him now. Having a word with the captain, Chris Arkwright, and Hull KR get the penalty. So Fletcher places the ball for this penalty kick. Finds touch 10 yards short of the halfway line. It's Hull KR in possession. Moving it to the right. Lofted pass there. Lawler again. Gathers it safely this time. Chris Arkwright finally bundles him down. Dave Harrison in there to aid him. Freshman Lawler just come on. Ball now with Eamer. Driving in Tony Burke and Phil Southwood. Front row duo for Saints. Bundle him to ground. Okay, bringing it blindside onto Burton. Tanner, Burke and Mark Elia. Thunder him to the ground. Speckman for KR, taking it to left. Onto Parker, onto Mike Smith. Reverse pass, gathered by Zukima. Tony Burke and Harrison in again. KR bundling themselves up at present. The ball now is Speckman. Kicks crossfield. Over to David Large, stops it with his foot, gathers it safely. Turns round and drives forward. Brought down just short of his own 25. Paul Farber running from the acting half-back position, turns round, tries to release the ball, but solid KR tackling, bundle him down. Dave Allison takes the acting half-back position, onto Roy Haggerty, flicks it out one-handed to Paul Loughlin, brilliant pass from Haggerty. Saints on the attack now, Chris Arkwright sees the gap, lovely, dummy pass there, onto Southwood, but the KR man knocks it down. Southwood regathers it, so it's 6 tackles again, and Saints on the attack. Neil Holding from the acting half-back position, onto Southwood, looking to release that ball. Good teamwork from Saints here. Can we convert it into points? Onto Chris Arkwright. Mark Haley missed the ball, but Tanner there safely gathers it. Number 3, Lydiot, coming in a bit over the top with that tackle, but it's safely in possession. Mark Haley, lofted pass to Paul Farber. Loughlin coming in quickly, but the ball going back. Haggerty kicks it across. Referee Whitfield waiting for play to go on. Hull KR man gathers it and slides into touch with the exceptionally slippy conditions. So 16 minutes of the second half gone. The score still 18 points to 16 in Saints' favour. Hull KR making another substitution now. Sims coming on for George Fairburn. Well, they can't attract the referee's attention at present. Hull KR being penalised at that scrum for kicking out at the play at the scrummage. So Saints awarded a penalty. And finding touch. 20 yards from Hull KR try line. So it's Saints on the attack now. Southwood takes it on his own. Saints forwards not getting up quickly there. The ball going out to David Large. Looking for his first try with the senior squad, but he must have lost the ball in that tackle. A knock on. Hull KR coming away with the ball. Pegged down in their own 25 at present. Solid Saints tackling. Prevent them going any further. Well, Chris Road acting half. Well, beg your pardon. It's Parker acting half back. Swings it left. Kick downfield. Phil Beaver's back there. Gathers it safely. Drives forward. Just gets into KR half. Kevin McCormick from acting half back. Going on his own. Loses the ball. Shoots out of his hand. Gathered by Chris Burton. Neil Holding in there. And Paul Farber quickly coming over. Bundle him down. Burton acting half back. Smith acting half back from Burton's play the ball. Now Rudd stepping up. Lydiot there being brought down. And the ball with substitute forward Lawler. So KR still in possession just on the halfway line and spreading it to the left across field. It's Smith. Lofted pass onto number 14 Sims. So KR still in possession. Ball coming back to Parker, kicks for touch. Looks a good kick. Some finds touch about 15 yards from Saints try line. So KR putting a bit of pressure on the Saints there. A good kick. Saves a lot of leg work in these rainy conditions here at Nosey Road. Gets a scrum down, it'll be Neil Holding to feed. Scrum down, Neil Holding to feed, the ball going against the head. That Hull KR being penalised for loose arm, handing out in the scrum. So penalty goes Saints' way. He finds touch 10 yards outside his own 25. Does Paul Loughlin there. And it's Dave Harrison stepping up to play the ball. First man in, Tony Burke. Comes from deep, pushes off one tackle. Still going Tony Burke, tremendous forward. 3-4 man Hull KR tackling there. Still can't bring him to ground, but Saints quickly take it away. Roy Haggerty looking to straighten up. Asking the ball out to Chris Arkwright. But unfortunately, the ball knocked from his grasp there. It goes down, he gathers the ball, but it's a knock-on. And Harrison, prop forward, comes back on for Hull KR now. Back to a full 13-a-side game. Harrison sent off for 10 minutes in the sin bin. And a foul on Neil Holding. But it's Mike Smith coming away. Well, KR, Harrison quickly in the action after his 10-minute refreshing break. It's KR in possession. Well, he played that there was nobody there, but Eamer quickly up. Very lucky there, KR to gather the ball. Speckman, good dummy. Chris Burton waiting to take the ball, but Speckman dummied and took the tackle. But KR still in possession. Harrison now. Prop forward for KR. It's the last tackle of this set of 6 for KR. The ball Smith tried to be grubbered for touch, taken by Paul Lockley, steps through, tries to unload the ball, but just taken down by Harrison in the tackle. So Chris Arkwright spreading it right onto Roy Haggerty, looking for the gap. Lovely ball round the man to Tanner, I think it is, coming in field, is it? I just can't see who that was. But say it's in possession. Now with Paul Farber, but the ball's loose. OKR gathered it right on the halfway line, bringing it right onto Speckman now. OKR in possession. Smith kicking through, grubbers for touch, just finds touch right on Saints 25. It's a scrum down right on the 25 now, with Neil Holding to feed. Ball going with the feed, Neil Holding going in there. Sees the gap quickly away, but Parker takes him down. 22 minutes of the second half, and the score still 18 points to 16 in Saints' favour. Chris Arkwright, solid international packman for Saints. Back at loose forward today, taking the tackle, plays it to himself, no marker, but he goes forward, loses the ball. Ball on wave by referee Whitfield, and Hull KR man drops on the ball. So very bad handling conditions today. Paul Farber, Dave Harrison execute the tackle, but it's Hull KR with the ball, just managing to squeeze into Saints half. Roy Haggerty and Paul Farber this time, and it's Parker, I think, acting half-back. No, it's Rudd, acting half-back for KR. Scampers a further 5 yards. OKR taking it left. Most of the game being played up the middle, but a gap created there by KR. Fletcher there, passing the ball out, a forward pass. Noted by referee Whitfield. It's going to be a scrum down on Saints 25. As I say, most of the game, this second half being played up the middle. Awkward conditions, even though the ground's held out quite well. Neil Holding to feed. And retrieving the ball. Mark Earlier in possession. Not had much chance this second half. We've not had much running chances Saints this second half, but see if we can spread it out to the wings. It's Neil Holding trying to go through. Live wire, scrum half. Neil Holding taking the standoff berth originally, but an injury to Sean Devine, and Neil Holding stepping up to the scrum half position. Roy Haggerty fighting his way through there. Strong running second row forward, Roy Haggerty. Tony Burke showing the ball, trying to part with it, but no knock on there. That ball coming back. Referee Whitfield unsighted, but he, in his wisdom, reckoned that ball was knocked on. So he's moving the scrum down just 5 yards inside Hull KR half. With Parker scrum half for Hull KR to feed. Ball going with the feed. Smith, number 4. Fletcher coming up from deep. KR in possession just inside Saints half, spreading it to the right. Cross ball here. Well, they're going nowhere. KR just stood still, flinging that ball across the line. Parker acting half back, ball going right through his hands. Quickly in there, managed to scoop it up to Clark. Possibly his first touch of this second half. Finally being bundled into touch by Phil Southwood and Neil Holding. Right on the halfway line, with Neil Holding to feed. Ball going with the feed. Neil Oldham coming blindside. Paul Loughlin going in field. Can he release it? No. Smith quickly in there. Snuffs the Saints attack out. And Troy Haggerty, acting halfback, spreads it right to Chris Arkwright. Across the line, Phil Beavers linking up. Onto Tanner, showing his first turn of pace. Flicks it out to Kevin McCormack. Over there playing centre to David Large. That's Kevin McCormack. I couldn't pick out who it was before over there on that right hand side. Saints being reshuffled with Tanner's appearance. Chris Arkwright inside to Paul Farber. Dave Harrison stepping up as the acting half-back position. 27 minutes of this second half gone, and the score still 18 points to 16. Ball with Mark Elia, just gets inside. Hull KR 25. It's the last tackle of this set of 6 for Saints. So Neil Oldham takes it to Phil Beavers. Up and under to the corner from Beavers, but it's too deep. Yes, out on the full. So it's a 25-yard line. Restart for Hull KR. Neil Oldham there, G'ing him up. So Hull KR to restart. Just 13 minutes of the second half remaining. Chris Rudd lays it on to number 15, I think that is. Lawler, the ball going loose. Gathered by Kevin McCormack. Coming crossfield. Well, throws a shabby ball out to Rudd. 2-in-2, puts it in field. Loose ball, all on. Saints back in possession. Southwood fields it left to Kevin McCormack, but as they say, that was looked like a Sister Duffy pass as the OKR defence was coming in. With Chris Arkwright in possession. Burton and Harrison bundle him down right on the halfway. Dave Harrison acting half-back onto Roy Haggerty coming crossfield. Looking with the gap. Slips a lovely ball inside to Mark Elia. Inside there to Paul Loughlin. Well, unlucky there, Mark Elia. He took it on the left to Paul Loughlin with new boy Tanner on the inside, which I think could have possibly resulted in a try. But Hull KR making another substitution now. Hull KR with Clark, but he's taken down into touch. Brilliant tackle from Phil Beavers. Well, Popular with this Popular side following. Brilliant tackle from Beavers, round the waist and slid down. Phil Hogan coming back on, and second row partner Burton coming off. Neil Oldham to feed, just inside Hull half. Loop movement with Holding and Mark Elia. Loop movement again with Phil Beavers. Straightens up, stretches forward, but Hogan unceremoniously bundles him to ground. Dave Harrison acting half-back and Saints moving it left onto Roy Haggerty. Lurking up this wing here. Saints left wing. Roy Haggerty. Dave Harrison acting half-back from Roy Haggerty. Play the ball now with Paul Farber. Looking to release it, but 3-4-man OKR tacklers bundling down. Well, they won't allow him to play the ball. Referee Whitfield just looking. Dave Harrison takes it on his own. Hogan and Emer bundle him to ground. The Arkwright acting half-back. Saints bring it left. Holding Grubbers for touch. Looks a good one, yes. Finds touch 10 yards short of OKR line. Well, Saints trying to put OKR under a bit of pressure. Hoping to hook this ball from the scrum. There's a lot of running in these heavy conditions. The score still 18 points to 16. Half an hour gone of this second half. Saints gaining a penalty from an infringement at the scrum. Saints quickly take a tap penalty. The ball now with Chris Arkwright. Saints must convert this into points now. Mark Healy acting half-back onto Roy Haggerty. Looks as though he was going to step up for a drop goal. The ball coming out but coming backwards with Mark Healy now. International Kiwi centre, and he's heard it in for his second try. Brilliant bit of individualism there from Mark Healy. 31 minutes of the game gone this second half. Roy Haggerty looked as though he was going to dummy for a drop goal attempt. The ball came out, gathered by Mark Elia from a standing start, and a diagonal run over to this left-hand corner. And Mark Elia goes over for his second try. Well, that giving Saints a bit of breathing space now. Up to then we had a narrow 2 points lead, but that extends it to 6 points. So hopefully with this Paul Loughlin goal, it'll put us, give us a bit of breathing space. It looks good from here. Yes, just inside the right hand upright, and a brilliant goal from Loughlin. His fourth of the afternoon. So Saints with an 8-point cushion now. Kevin McCormick in possession, being brought down just short of his own, 5 yards short of his own 25. Dave Allison then acting half-back. On to Chris Arkwright, looking to create the space. Phil Southwood in support, but he couldn't release it this time. Allison again, as ever, acting half-back. On to Paul Farber, first man in. Rather high tackle from Hogan there, head-high tackle, but well, finally, referee Whitfield, in his wisdom, has decided to give us a penalty. After some shabby holding down by the Hull KR forwards in our attempts to play the ball. Paul Loughlin kicks for touch, finds touch 5 yards inside, Hull KR half. So Saints on the attack now, 7 minutes of the game remaining, and Saints with a 24 points to 16 lead. A good performance from Saints today after a 3-man injury problems last week, and all 3 men in the forwards. The Saints forwards playing a tremendous game today. Roy Haggerty there takes the tackle of Speckman, Hogan and Harrison. Obviously took a knock in there, referee Whitfield urging him to get up. Perhaps he wouldn't get up as quickly if he'd just had 3 heavyweights on him. But anyway, the ball going down there. As I say, it must be like a piece of soap. So Neil Holding just been named as the sponsors man of the match there. Loose ball, Saints gather it up, Roy Haggerty pings it over to Southwood. Well taken there by Kevin McCormick, still going, fends them off, tries forward, but Emer and Hogan finally bundle him down. And Saints coming away. The ball now with Chris Arkwright being knocked back onto David Harrison, but it's all on. The referee Whitfield rules all on. That's number 7 Parker, live wire scrum half for OKR coming away with the ball. Speckman now. OKR just penetrating Saints half. Mark Elia, Neil Holding and Tanner take him down. Ball now with Zukima. Tremendous forward. Dave Harrison gathered that ball. And Eber coming through there, kicking the ball, and looks like a bad injury there. The clock being immediately stopped by referee Whitfield. A loose ball, Eber coming through, kicked at it. Tony Burke taking a knock. I think Emer kicked the ball, but it's gone into Burke's midriff and temporarily winding him. I don't think there was anything malicious whatsoever in that. But it's Saints coming away, and Roy Haggerty. Head-high tackle there. Yes, linesman on here. Number 3, Lydiot, with a head-high tackle on Roy Haggerty. Roy Haggerty being urged to go away by referee Whitfield. He does so, he's being taken away, but it must be a penalty to Saints, and perhaps 5 or 10 minutes in the sin bin for this Lydiot. Quickly on there, the linesman. But referee Whitfield just chooses to tap him on the bottom and tell him to be a good lad and don't do it again. And Saints get the resulting penalty. Fine touch, 15 yards from Hull KR line. So Saints on the attack. 4 minutes of the game remaining. Saints eager to put further points on the board. Chris Arkwright. Emer and substitute forward Lawler take him down, but it's Saints in possession in Hull KR 25. The ball now with Haggerty. One-handed pass back, gathered by Dave Harrison. Good in attack and defence, this Harrison. Neil Holding stepping up for the acting halfback. Going on his own, taking it right. Paul Farber taking him on. Solid tackling from Hull KR, forcing back. Tackle finally completed by Sims. Substitute back for KR. Mark Elia stepping up, bringing it left. Harrison on to Chris Arkwright. Ball not back, but Neil Holding gathers it. Scampers towards the line. Still going Neil Holding. Can he come inside? Yes! Inside to Beavers in support. And Beavers tidies up over the right, underneath the sticks. A brilliant piece of work from Neil Holding, today's sponsors man of the match. Took it on his own, a diagonal run, then he floated it inside to Phil Beavers in support. And Saints go over for the try right under the sticks. Just a formality for Loughlin, so 30 points to 16 now. Saints in a commanding lead. The try scorer gathers the ball, drives forward over his own 25. Dave Allison bringing it blindside. Roy Haggerty drives into number 3, Lydiot. But Hull KR quickly in there. They finally bundle Haggerty to the ground. Well, look at that man's face. Haggerty, full of it. He laps it up. He loves his rugby, Haggerty, and a very popular favourite with the Saints faithful. So Dave Harrison, Mark Ely acting half-back onto Paul Loughlin, grubbers for touch, touches Clark and goes into touch. So it's going to be a Saints feed. A scrum down midway between well, just short of Hull KR 25 with a Saints feed. Only a minute or so of the game remaining. Tremendous team performance today after that setback last week at Castleford, with Saints going down 20 points to 10, but no problems today. Ball going against the head. Hull KR coming away with it. Overlap there. Oh, David Large quickly in there. Brilliant tackle and gathers the ball. A super tackle from Large. I think it was Kevin McCormack that. It was Kevin McCormack that executed that tackle and came away with the ball, but Saints lose the ball again in rapid succession, and Hull KR, Harrison coming away with it. So time running out now for Hull KR. Saints in a commanding 30 points to 16 lead. The ball with Emer, being knocked down, gathered by Mark Elia. Can he go in for his hat-trick? All on full time here at Nosey Road, and Saints on the attack now, inside Hull KR 25. And they get further points on the board. Neil Holding taking the acting half-back position, brings it right to Chris Arkwright. Well taken by Arkwright, off his bootlaces. So KR tattlers holding out firm. Emer and Harrison. Haggerty going for a drop goal. Yes, and what do you know? He pops it over there. Well, how about that? Right on the 40th minute. And Haggerty pops over a drop goal. Okay, how to restart again. Well, all on the hooter now. Phil Vivers gathers it. Drives forward. Brought down on the 25 again. And there's the final hooter. Well, a good win for Saints today with a three-man forward injury problem. But to running out comprehensive winners, 31 points to 16, 5 tries, 5 goals and a drop goal. The tries coming from Elia 2, Kevin McCormick, Roy Haggerty and Phil Vivers. 5 Paul Loughlin goals and a last-minute Roy Haggerty drop goal. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it here today, and I hope you'll continue to stay with us. As you know, our format's a lot different, and as I've said before, we're working in conjunction with Micron Video. You're getting all the game, the action, the Micron Video replays, and I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the season. Obviously, we're back in full swing now, so anyway, it's time to say goodbye now from myself, Ron Hoof, your cameraman Brian Pears, and from Saints Rugby League action. See you next week against Lee in the Lancashire Cup. On his legs, and Phil Southwood completes the tackle. We'll take it right onto Speckman, off the Saints player, all on. Mark Elia follows it up, and he's over for a try. Well, brilliant work there. Good eagle-eye opportunity from Mark Elia there. With Rudd in support, but it's Dave Allison acting half-back. Saints taking it left. All on the 40 minutes now. Phil Vivers breaks through. Lovely ball for Arkwright. Passing time to Paul Farber. Steaming down onto Kevin McCormick. Going in at the left-hand corner. Yes. Super try from Saints. 50-odd yard into passing movement from Saints there, resulting in Kevin McCormick going over in the left-hand corner. I think it was Arkwright, the original perpetrator, broke through, fed onto Paul Farber. Lovely lofted pass.